Hello everybody, I am Joe the Masters, aka Lunar Game of Team Eclipse, and today I'm going to be doing a games I got recently. I have a shit ton of stuff because I haven't done another one since 6 months ago. So this is the amount of games I get in half a year. I'm just going to dive right into it because I have so much stuff. So, as you may have seen in my Reach console unboxing, I got a Halo Reach limited edition Xbox 360 console. So I can't really show it to you in the video because it's over there all hooked up, but just to show you, here's the controller for it. And here's the limited edition game. I also have all the pre-order bonuses. So that's cool. Next, I actually have a stack of games for the original Xbox. So let's get into those. I have Grand Theft Auto Collection for Xbox. So it's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Vice City, and 3. Pretty good collection. I absolutely love the Grand Theft Auto series. So I had a lot of fun playing these. I'm still not done with them, so I still gotta run through a little more of San Andreas. My friend Straboobs gets me games from time to time. So he picked me up Madden 06. However, this doesn't work on the 360, so it doesn't really help me. And NBA Live 2005 also doesn't work on the 360. I picked up myself Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, which without knowing it didn't work on the 360, so yeah, it's my stupid idea. However, Straboobs dropped by later on and gave me Madden 08, which obviously does since it's for the 360. And this football game is pretty fun. I've never played a football game before. I'm not a big sports fan at all. I don't think any sports games besides those 3 games I just showed you. Mario games not counting, obviously. But I had a lot of fun with this. Next, I got Perfect Dark Zero Limited Collector's Edition. Found this at my local game store for about 13 bucks or so. Came with everything inside that you were supposed to get with it, so that's pretty cool. This is the sequel to Perfect Dark on the N64, and it's a pretty good sequel. I believe it was a launch title for the 360. Alright, so more systems. I got, going really old school, I got an Atari 2600. Oh yeah, look at that wood grain finish. Along with a bunch of accessories and some controllers, and I got about 5 games for it. 2 of which came with the instruction manual, and the actual console came with the instruction manual too. So, I got Superman, Combat, Football, Home Run, and of course, how can you own an Atari without Space Invaders? So I had quite a lot of fun with those games. Atari's a very old console, so you really gotta be in a different mindset to play Atari games. When the Soul Gamer went to a flea market, he picked up a boxed, mint condition copy of Earthbound. So I'm really jealous. But he also picked up me a game for a console I don't even own, which is weird because I own, I believe, like 18 consoles. He picked me up Mortal Kombat 3 boxed for the Genesis. And it came complete with the instruction manual and everything. And some form that you're supposed to give to whoever. So, thank you very much. Next, I'm going to get into another system I got. I also picked up an N64, and I will get into some of the games I got for that in a second. So I can't show you the N64 because it's boxed and packed away, because I have so many consoles I can only display about 5 or so at a time. So I have 5 consoles hooked up to my TV, and the rest are boxed or put away. But the N64 came with 2 games, and it came with Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Very, very good racing game. And NHL Blades of Steel 99. I didn't play that game for long. Not a big sports nut. So another system I picked up was the Dreamcast. And that system also came with a lot of things, but it didn't come with games. It came with 2 controllers and 2 memory cards, so that was cool. I got a whole setup. And I actually bought a lot of games for it. I bought 5. So right the day I picked it up, I bought Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, which doesn't work with my third-party memory card, so I have to buy a VMU for it. Time Stalkers, which is one of the few RPGs on the system. It's also a very good one. There's a lot of fan service in this game from other Stalkers games, so if you like Stalkers games, or if you've even heard of them, Time Stalkers is a good game for you. Slave Zero, which plays really weird because it's a third-person shooter, but the Dreamcast only has 1 stick, so it's very, very awkward to play. And Soul Fighter, and this game just flat out sucks. Don't get it. I also got a game that has given me, I don't know, about 40 or so hours of gameplay, and that is Capcom vs. SNK, Millennium Fight 2000. And I got this, it's an import from Japan. I got it complete. It comes with everything, including instruction manual, ads that came with it, spine card, points, so spine card. See the instruction booklet, the whatever that code is for Japan, and then some ad, which is actually really cool because it has ads for Power Stone, Marvel vs. Capcom 1, Street Fighter 3, or Street Fighter 03, which is pretty cool. Resident Evil Code Veronica, Resident Evil 2. So I'm just going to show you these ads because you might enjoy them. I thought that was pretty cool because back when this game actually was released, these games were coming out, or were at least on the market, so you could buy them for the Dreamcast. The next 2 games were for the PC. They're given me by my uncle, so thank you, Uncle Steven. He gave me Battleship, the classic naval warfare game. It's Battleship, but on the PC. And then he gave me the Marine Sharpshooter Trilogy, which is a pretty good shooter series. So now we are out of games, but I still have a couple more things to show you. First things first, I have a boxed PS1. Yep, that was pretty cool. Everything's in it except for probably the instructions. But besides that, I have a boxed PS1, which would be, I believe, my second PlayStation, and my kind of PlayStation 2, my third. Now my cousin, if you may know his YouTube channel, EHWFCaw, gave me recently a strategy guide for Silent Hill 4 The Room, which is a game I believe I'm going to help him review. So I'll have a link to the review in the description, whenever it's up. But other than that, I don't even have this game, so it's actually just given me to play through, but he said I could keep it afterwards. So I believe I might buy the game because this is a really fun horror game. If you thought Resident Evil was scary, go buy the Silent Hill games. It'll scare the pants off you. And the last 2 things are some arcade sticks. The first one is an arcade stick I bought so I could use it on a lot of different systems because I don't like having one arcade stick for each system. I want one that works on everything. So I got the X Arcade. And the X Arcade is a subpar arcade stick. It's not the most responsive arcade stick. It doesn't have the best parts. They're actually knockoff hat parts, which are the ones we use in American arcades. The buttons are very springy. I don't know if you can hear that. If you can't, I'm sorry. But it's all subpar. But it works very well for what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be an arcade stick. It's not supposed to be a precision instrument. It's supposed to be built like a tank. Go look up their website. Their actual slogan is, "It's built like a tank." So the point of that arcade stick is not to be able to break it. Now here's another arcade stick that's very fragile because I created it myself. And you may have seen my creating an arcade stick video where I showed you how I created an arcade stick. Or me creating an arcade stick. I'll actually show you how in a later video, or if that video is already up, I'll have a link to that in the description. So here is my arcade stick I created, and this is way better because this is all Japanese parts, official Japanese parts in the actual Japanese arcades. These are all Sanwa parts. All my stuff is ordered from Lizard Lick. The whole thing costs, God, I think I've gone over 1,000 times. It costs about $100 to make. I have two videos will show you exactly how to do it. I'll give you the wiring diagram and everything. But until then, just wait for the video. If it's already up, once again, down here. But that's all the games I got recently. It took about 10, 11 minutes to freaking get everything in. I'm sorry it took so long, but I waited 6 months in between, and I have about 18 games actually coming to me that I haven't received yet. Shirt, wardrobe, but forgot a couple games in the original shooting. So we got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 and Call of Duty World at War. I've had a bunch of fun with these two. I like Modern Warfare 1 more than 2 online for glitch freeness. Oni-chanbara, Bikini Zombie Slayers, and that is exactly what you do in the game. You're a chick in a bikini and you kill zombies. It's mediocre at best. And then Attack of the Movies 3D. I don't know how this is going to come out in camera, but there's a 3D thing on here, on the cover. And those are the extra 4 games that I had forgotten in the original shooting. These games were all given to me by my friend Tom, Tomasa2. So here's his little gamer tag or whatever, his YouTube channel. So here is all the YouTube channels of people who have given me stuff over the course of this video. If you would like to send me a game, you can send me a PM or a comment or something. We'll start chatting and I'll give you an address you can send it to. But until then, I have been Join the Masters, aka Lunar Gamer of Team with Clips. See you later.